to determine the winners. We kind of like, I like the big Leplowski. I think that's pretty fun. And Salt and Thaw is a good one too.
Burnside's been my favorite.
Same.
That's been the top for me, and that's pretty much every morning.
And
that's
when you say it, you got to go
Burnside, burning.
Yeah. And you know, that's going to be the case. A lot of us are going to be out there just kind of shivering over the next few mornings as a KOIN 6 weather alert remains in place as a wintry mix takes aim at much of our area. We've already seen our fair share of some of the snowflakes anywhere from the coastline. Yeah, seaside still holding on just to a few of those little scuffs of snow there along the beach from earlier today as Mount Hood Meadows and much of the high terrain welcomes the sight of the winter weather. Piling back up the snow for many of our ski resorts, upwards of 2 inches in many locations, and that's building back up that base layer that started to shrink, if not turn into just an ice skating rink as opposed to skiing and snowboarding conditions as we prepare for more winter weather ahead. As the cloud coverage is still widespread, we got this little burst of moisture right now pushing its way through parts of the Vancouver, Portland area. A lot of the snow not actually making its way to the surface unless you're closer to, say, about 500 feet. That's where you could pick up on a few of those flakes like what we've seen already over the past hour in parts of Clark County. But for the most part, we'll slowly start to dry things out for the rest of this evening as we break through some of the cloud coverage, returning the sunshine as those temperatures fall back into the low 30s to the upper 20s. But our snow elevation levels expected to continue to dance around 700 feet, if not even close to the Portland Valley floor. That's a very real potential, especially as we work our way through Wednesday, Thursday, where there will be more available moisture to potentially give us some of those additional snowflakes. So let's time it out here with our futurecast, expecting to see maybe a few stray snow showers for the mid-morning hours on Tuesday. That does include parts of the coastline. You'll notice we do keep things on the cool side for the start of the day Wednesday. So I think for your Wednesday morning commute, you'll be driving through wet roadways. They'll just be wet, but you'll see active snowflakes falling as we transition that snow over to rain by Wednesday afternoon and evening. And then it flips back over to that snow potential for late Wednesday night into Thursday morning. And that's where some of our travel could turn just a little bit on the dicier side for isolated areas. And then we start to dry things out by Thursday. So here's a good snapshot of our time frame. Isolated slick spots a possibility with nearly an inch of snow, but fast melting for some people Wednesday morning. It transitions to a wintry mix, if not even just rain by Wednesday afternoon, and then another trace below freezing temperatures and another round of slick spots Wednesday night into Thursday. That's going to be our latest timeline. You can see it again broken down, some of the worst road conditions. And when I say worse, it's going to be just isolated patchy spots. Nothing like what we experienced about this time last year, middle of January 2024. Not going to be the scenario, but you might run into a slick spot or two Wednesday night into Thursday, and then we quickly dry things out and melt any of that snowfall quite quickly, as a lot of our forecasting models are tapering back a lot of the snow, although slightly higher amounts out towards the higher terrain of the east side of the Portland, Vancouver area. So that is something to keep in mind. So yes, I do believe over the next several days we'll see a few snowflakes falling, maybe piling up on grassy spots for a moment, but at least for the heart of the city, not expecting to see major impacts as far as the roadways go. 30 degrees, that's where we fall to tonight. A wintry mix drying for the rest of this evening, getting back up to about 43 degrees, but we have those KOIN 6 weather alerts in place Tuesday through Thursday, where afternoon highs will melt anything that falls. But again, the slick spots possible early Wednesday morning, again Wednesday night into Thursday morning, and then maybe another blast of wintry-like weather for Friday night into Saturday, which is the Portland Winter Light Festival. But that one looks to be significantly less of an impact for us.
Okay, good, because a lot of people want to come and see that. Boy, what a start to February. Thanks, Josh. Hey, Jeff.
Hey, just like Bill Murray in Groundhog Day, the Blazers reliving it time and time again.
Hey, these are the new expectations now. Winning basketball games. Portland not just winning